Welcome to Astronomy 201 channel. Today's news story for astronomy event is Eugene Parker proposed the solar wind. Eugene Parker, the University of Chicago physicist, proposed the theory. He indicated that the sun's hot corona is known to be millions of degrees Fahrenheit that overcomes the sun's gravity, and the material in the corona expands continuously outwards in all directions, forming a solar wind. The theory was perceived as ridiculous. However, the Soviet spacecraft Luna 1 has firstly detected the solar wind particles in the space, and the observation of solar wind was confirmed by NASA's Mariner 2 spacecraft. You may be curious about what is solar wind. The sun's surface, also called photosphere, its temperature is about 6,000 degrees Fahrenheit. However, its atmosphere, which called corona, has a temperature that more than 1,000 times hotter. The sun has an inwards gravitational force. The particles which composed of protons and electrons in the sun's atmosphere are continuously hit. When the particles are heated to be too hot, until the sun's gravity cannot hold, the particles will then travel around the sun's magnetic field lines. As the sun rotates, these particles with energy in the magnetic fields creates a stream of wind, the solar winds. The study of solar winds was further generated by the NASA's Parker Solar Probe with 3 scientific objectives: trace the flow of energy that hits the sun's atmosphere, shed light on the source of solar wind, explore how the solar energetic particles are transported. The solar winds could dramatically affect the Earth and human activity on the Earth. Firstly, the beautiful auroras appear when the solar wind affects the Earth's magnetosphere. When solar wind moves towards the Earth, some particles with energy travels around the magnetic fields at the north and south pole into the Earth's atmosphere. The energetic particles interact with the gases in the Earth's atmosphere, creating the beautiful auroras. Moreover, the solar wind carries the sun's magnetic field, and when it flows to the Earth very fast, the shock will affect the Earth's magnetic protection, resulting in the turbulence. Consequently, it will damage the communication system on the Earth. For instance, the aircraft will lose its radio communication, the GPS will drift off the right routes. Secondly, it is valuable to study the solar wind because it plays a role as a large space weather system that could affect the research on astronaut and astronomy equipment. By studying the properties of solar winds, scientists could improve the technology that preventing astronauts from harmful radiation and protecting equipment in the universe. Nevertheless, there are still a lot of mysteries about the solar wind that are confusing the scientists. For example, we have no idea about why the sun's atmosphere is much hotter than the surface, and how the solar wind heats up and accelerates.